In this video, I will share with you 10 tips on how you can make a guy fight for you instead of taking you for granted. Hello, my name is Greta Bereisaite. I'm dating and relationship coach for women. For the awesome high-value women secrets, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I upload new videos every Wednesday, which is usually by a member of my team, and Sunday, which is usually by me. And just before I will share with you those 10 tips on how to make a guy fight for you and not take you for granted, don't forget to take my free self-awareness test to find out are you a woman of high value or low value, which I will drop down in the video description box below. And if you like my merch, chase goals and not the drama, as always, you can get it in my YouTube store. Without further ado, let's start with the tip number 1. And number 1 is standing up for yourself. Ladies, if someone is trying to put you down or negate you, as the pickup artists say, or just call you a disrespectful word or name, when you can stand up for yourself, you show your value, you show self-respect, and you show your worth. When you show your value, self-respect, and worth, any man will automatically start to respect and value you. Also, you will set in a boundary that way that no, I'm not that type of girl. You will not walk all over me. You will not talk disrespectful with me like that. So let me give you an example. Let's say you are dating somebody, or perhaps you're married and a relationship, doesn't really matter. So the way guys go in the beginning, usually be nice and charming. They give you tons of compliments. They make you feel like the most beautiful girl in the world. You're the one, you're the love of his life, all of that. And when he sees that you're kind of hooked on him, that is when he starts to kind of look for your insecurities and play with them. Some guys, though, as I mentioned in my previous videos, we do it straight away. We try to play with your insecurities straight away, which I think is really dumb. As when you do it a bit later, when you have more connection with the girl, that is when it's the most effective. Anyway, it's just like some things the pickup artists say, I just think it just really don't make sense, and it's just purely so silly. Anyway, ladies, if he nags at you or he calls you some kind of name, let's say maybe he calls you a B word, maybe he says your nose is too big, or maybe he says you're fat, you need to lose some weight, or perhaps he says the opposite and he says you're too skinny, you need to put on some weight. When you will stand up in a high value way, look, I like myself of how I am, and if you don't like me, well, it's your choice. It just means that I'm not a girl for you and you're not a guy for me, because why would I want somebody that doesn't like me? Or there could be a more simple way to put things. If, let's say, you are a bit more bootylicious, you just say, look, I'm sexy and I know it. I got something to shake. Other girls don't. On the other hand, if you're slim, you can say, look, I like the model type looks and this is who I am, and you either take it or leave it. If he says something about your big nose, you can say something, look, this is a gift from my father and I won't replace it for anything in the world. And if you don't like it, that's not my problem, because I absolutely love it. Please, also, when you stand up for yourself in a bit more fun, flirty, cheeky way with like a grin on your face, it makes things a bit more light-hearted, and at the same time you can kind of laugh it off while setting in a boundary, which will make you come across just a bit more light-hearted and fun, while at the same time showing self-respect, your value, and your worth. The second way on how to get a man not to take you for granted and even fight for you is not doing what he wants you to do if it does not align with your values. So, for example, you know, if you are in a club and you're talking to some guy, he's promising you the world, he's charming you, he's telling you all you want to hear, And when he says, you know, come on over, let's enjoy the moment tonight, by not letting this guy manipulate you into bed, you're showing again your value, your worth, your self-respect. You're showing that you're in control of yourself, you're in control of your mind and your body, you're in charge of it, that you have a discipline within yourself. Ladies, when you say no to these type of manipulations because it does not align with your values, automatically you gain respect in his eyes. Men do not respect naive women that we can walk all over and manipulate. If anything, we take these girls, we use them, and then after that night we literally go thank you next. As the old saying goes, what comes easy goes easy. Therefore, ladies, don't be easy, don't be naive, be wise, and he will keep fighting for your love. As guess what, guys want what we cannot have. Why? Simply because you're behaving like a challenge. The harder it will be for him to achieve you, the more value you will have, and the more he will appreciate you. And by the way, guys manipulate women also into saying, well, if you won't give me tonight, I'm just gonna replace you by going to another girl. Ladies, when you are not easy, you're irreplaceable, because you're the one that he cannot have. He can have all the other ones, all the easy ones that he can put on a rotation, but if you're the one that he cannot have, you are here, planted in his mind as a seed that he cannot get rid of, because he could not have you in the first place. Number 3, what makes a man fight for you and not take you for granted is when he tries to control you. So let me share with you like a simple way of when a guy is trying to control you. So perhaps you're going out tonight and you put on a dress and he looks at you and he's kind of like, I think you should change this dress, it doesn't look good. And you know for sure that that dress looks completely stunning on you. Or perhaps you bought a pair of shoes and you really love this pair of shoes, but you know yourself that these shoes look a bit on the edge or they look a bit too funky, and he looks at those shoes and he says like, look, you are never wearing these shoes with me. So when he says that, if you will actually listen to him, or you will feel upset and disappointed, or you will actually refund those shoes, or you will refund that dress and will let him get his way, you're basically showing him that what you like and what you love does not matter, and what he thinks about you goes first. So you automatically pleasing him and you're putting him on a pedestal. When you put a man's opinion on a pedestal like that and you put your own opinion second, guess what? You just showed him that his opinion is more important than yours, and you gave him the green light in taking you for granted. Number 4, what will make him fight for you and not take you for granted is when you don't let him take you for granted. So, for example, maybe he's been charming you and cooking for you and being kind and nice and generous and sweet with you, and maybe you thought you're gonna treat him nice too, and you made him a very nice meal, right? And he's eating it. So again, this does not happen from the first time. This is like, let's say maybe you made him like a meal the 4th or 5th time. Usually when you cook something for a guy the 1st, 2nd, 3rd time, we really love it. It's so delicious. Even if you literally burned that pizza, it's so delicious. He'll eat it and he'll thank you for it like it's the most delicious thing on earth. But perhaps maybe you're cooking for him the 4th, 5th or 6th time and he's getting used to it. And let's say you cooked him a meal and he comes home and he's not eating it. His complaints are, oh, the spices are wrong, or it's cold, or I don't like that, or why are you cooking the same thing again? Well, here is what I would recommend for you ladies. If he is complaining about you cooking, look at it as a positive. This is really, really good. Why? Because from now on, you do not have to cook for him ever again, right? if he's complaining about your cooking and he's saying you're not good enough, oh, you're so right. Yes, I really don't like to cook and I feel like it's just not my thing. But you're just such an excellent chef. And guess what? From now on, you can cook every single time. You don't like my cooking, hon? That's perfect, because from now on, the pan is in your hands. After this, ladies, he will either stop complaining or he will start to cook. If he cannot appreciate things that you give, that's no worries. All you have to do is just stop giving. Number 5, what is very, very attractive in a woman is when she stands up for her family and friends. So a lot of people gossip. They gossip about their family, co-workers, about their friends. Ladies, when you gossip about your family and your friends, you're reducing your own value and worth, because you're talking behind your friend's back. You're saying, I'm not a trustworthy person. And on top, you are friends with those people that you gossip about. Why are you friends with them if you don't like them so much? It does not give a good image about yourself. What instead would give a really nice image about you if you would stand up for your family and friends when he tries to test, can he say something bad about them to you? So for example, if he starts to tease your friend, your family member, or someone else that's close to you, stand up for that person. Have that person's back. He might get annoyed for a second that you're not taking his back and you're not supporting him, but you're taking your friend's back. Yet at the same time, you're showing that you are a trustworthy person, and same as you're protecting your friends or your family members and you're not letting anyone gossip about them. The same way you will be protecting him as your boyfriend or your husband, or if he's gonna get such honor to eventually become one. Number 7, what will make a man fight for you and not take you for granted is having a life, not being so available. So if you just started to date somebody, or you're living with a guy, let's say your boyfriend, right, and you're always available. He asks you to meet up today, you drop everything and you run to him. He asks you to meet up tomorrow, you drop everything, you run to him. You drop your fitness class, you drop your painting class, you drop your friends, you drop your family member, you just run to him to spend those couple hours with him. This when you're too available to a guy, and when you put him on a pedestal, when you put him as a priority, not only that you lose your friends because you're showing to your friends that meeting up last minute with this guy is much more important than keeping your word to your friend and meeting a friend who asked you to meet up, let's say a week ago. You will start to fall back on your dreams and hobbies, and on top of that, long term you'll start to get bored of you. You'll start to lose respect and value for you, because you're losing respect and value for yourself by ditching your friends, by ditching your hobbies, by putting your dreams on a hold. Why? Because when you lose your life for a guy, what is there for him to fight for? What is there for him to be interested in you about? Number 8, if you want a guy to fight for you and not take you for granted, you must let him do that. A lot of ladies don't allow a man to pursue them because they jump into the pursuit mode themselves. So a lot of times, you know, a guy approaches a woman and he wants to ask her out. He wants to confirm the date. He wants to arrange the date. He wants to come to her. He wants to travel to see her. But ladies get so excited, they get so impatient that they jump in to make it easy for a guy and do all of these arrangements first. Ladies, when you jump in to do it first, you end up blocking all of his pursuit and you don't even give him a chance to do it. While at the same time, you're bringing masculine energy into dating from the first couple dates. which in return, of course, turn especially really masculine guys off. Why? Because a masculine guy will not want to date a masculine woman. A masculine man is looking for a feminine girl that he can be a man with. Ladies, a lot of men nowadays will say that they like it when a woman pursues them, they like it when a woman takes initiative, they like it when a woman asks a guy out, they like it when a woman is easy, they like it when a woman does the moves, they like it when a woman is super strong and independent and all of that. Yes, we will like it because it will stroke their ego that a hot girl is running after them and asking them out, but that's about it. After his ego is stroked, there will be no interest from his side towards you, because stroking his ego and fulfilling his love needs are two very different things. If you want just to stroke his ego, yes, you can pursue him, you can go after him, you can make things easy for him. But if you want him, if you want his attention, if you want him to fall in love with you, you must behave feminine and let him come to you. Ladies, if you want to learn the differences between men and women, check out my playlist right here. Number 9 is rewarding him with good behavior when he is nice. So when a guy does things for you, when he pursues you, when he is nice to you, when he asks you on a date, when he confirms the date, when he gives you like little gifts and presents, or he makes you feel really amazing, respond to it happily. Don't become too bitchy. Ladies, if you will start to behave arrogant when a guy gives you a lot, if he is smart, he will stop giving and he will pull back. Don't take a guy for granted just because he starts to give you. Appreciate it, because if he has got self-value and self-respect, he will very quickly take it all away. So when he is nice, when he is pursuing you, when he is making you feel like a princess, respond, be happy and appreciate it. On the other hand, when he starts dropping in the negativity towards you, when he starts to pick on you, when he starts to nag, when he starts to disrespect you, ignore this bad behavior. If you feel like when he is being nasty to you or just a bit annoying, right, and you're ignoring it, and he keeps messaging you because he doesn't understand that you're basically saying, look, I'm ignoring this because you're being rude, I'm just not gonna be there when you're being disrespectful and rude. If he really does not get it, you can call him out on it gently and say, look, can you please stop being disrespectful? Can you please stop being rude? If he continues, then keep ignoring him, because now he knows why you're ignoring him. Don't reward the bad behavior. So many of you chase men or reward men when they are nasty to you, when they are not nice to you, because what you do by chasing men like that, you're basically telling them, the more mean and nasty you're gonna be with me, the more I will try to explain myself to you, the nicer I will be, and the more I will pursue you. Ladies, be logical about these things. It does not make sense, because by rewarding his bad behavior, all you're gonna get is more bad behavior from him. Number 10, how to get a guy to fight for you and not take you for granted is stop the fights. Don't get involved into the fights, okay? Yes, guys have tantrums too, and they can get really aggressive, can get really angry, and they can get picky on you, and they can get nasty with you. Stop the fights before it escalates. Don't do back and forth fighting each other, because you're gonna get this big nasty fight There will be lots of mean, horrible things said, over which you will start to lose emotional control. It will make you both upset and long term will crash your relationship, not to mention the resentment that you will be carrying in your heart after these fights. So the best thing to do is to stop these fights before we escalate. There are so many beautiful, good ways how to do it. And to be honest with you ladies, setting in boundaries with people, it is quite tricky, yet you can really master it through practice. And if you would like to know how to set in healthy boundaries with a guy so he fights for you, respects you, values and appreciates you instead of taking you for granted, check out my playlist right here. So how does following all of these steps make a guy fight for you? It makes a guy fight for you because you're behaving high value. Even if a guy is immature and he loves the drama, he will not be able to resist you because he won't be able to control you. As he can't take you for granted, he can't have you, he can't walk all over you. The guy can be as toxic as he is. If he can't control you with his toxicity, you will always stay on his mind because you will be the one that did not fall into his traps. And ladies, saying this, I have an awesome video for sale which is called Games Men Play with Women. Have the knowledge and feel safe and don't fall into the manipulator's trap, which I will drop down in the video description box below and as a pinned comment under this video. And also, if you would like to know how to stay attractive via text, how to control your emotions, how to get your ex back, how to love yourself, or maybe you have a little hobby that you would like to make into an online business, I will attach all these packages also in my video description box below. So my queens, if you liked this video, please press like. Let me know in the comments below what did you think. Join Greta's High Value Women School, where we are all in the same boat, learning how to be women of high value and bring out the best in our man. Follow me on my Instagram, which is called Ladies Relationship Coach. And for one-on-one coaching with me or a member of my team, book us through my website, which is called gretabereisaite.com. Thank you for watching, my queens. Kisses from Dorset. Mwah.